Today we are visiting the ancient Hindu pilgrimage site that is Galtaji. This historic temple is dedicated to Lord Hanuman, and it is located in the beautiful and culturally rich state that is Rajasthan. And let me tell you, it's an absolute explosion of colours. Everywhere you turn, there's this amazing mix of pinks, oranges and yellows. It's like the city is permanently celebrating a festival. And you know what's even more incredible? The people here. They're so warm and friendly, making this place feel like a home away from home. But enough about Jaipur. Now let's head to one of the city's most famous spots, the Galtaji Temple, or as some call it, the Monkey Temple. Nestled up in the Aravalli hills, this place is seriously cool. It's got these ancient, beautiful buildings and natural springs that people believe have healing powers. And trust me, this place is going to make you want to book a ticket to India. But first, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated on any future videos we upload. Let's go. I have to say, this is not the easiest place to walk. It's a steep decline and a bit of a steep incline to get up here. We have the goal and target. Hello. Can you say hello?
Namaste.
Namaste. It's quite difficult getting up and down this little hill area. The stone on the ground is really not even, but it's broken up and it's quite difficult actually, so sandals probably weren't the best option today. Galtaji is located just on the outskirts of Jaipur, the city itself, and it's really accessible by tuk-tuk. This temple is supposed to be surrounded by a lush greenery and it must be an amazing place to come and meditate. It's really calming so far. All the people here on the way have been so friendly and so nice, so there is so much colour here in India. I absolutely love it.
Hello.
So this temple is not only a place for devotees to come and get their blessing from Lord Hanuman, but it's very popular for tourists to come and witness the grandeur of this beautiful place. Hello! There is an absolutely amazing, rich cultural heritage here in India, and we're seeing it for ourselves here in the amazing city of Jaipur. So far we've barely seen any tourists, maybe 2 or 3 other people, but there are plenty of local people here, plenty of people coming to worship Lord Hanuman. Hello. Entering into the main temple here, Hanuman Temple. This is known as the Monkey Temple as well. We've seen many of them jumping around the roof here, so very cool.
Yeah. This one is the god Shiva, many arms of them. Understand? It will come in the pray life. Is the shape, is the god Hanuman, is the natural in the mountain. Temple is before very old time, very small the cave, is very small the cave, and then after the new develop is a temple. People pray Hanuman his protection of health, buena salud, good health and happy life God hand.
Yes.
So pray life God. Please God, you give me life, you help me, and please God, you blessing my life.
So that was pretty amazing, I have to say. You can probably see from my forehead there, the little red dot. Me and Lupe had like a little bit of a ceremony where we were basically blessed by a priest here, and he was really nice. And it was a great experience, and yeah, I feel very enlightened now, to be honest. Me and Lupe, we're not really sure what the little red dot means, and we're a little bit worried that people may judge us and be saying like, what are these tourists doing here with the red dots in their head? They are not Hindus, they don't know anything about it, which we kind of feel, but look, I think it must be part of the experience here, and we'll happily take it off if someone asks us to, but it's just something we were thinking about. That was free as well, to go in and get the blessing with the priest, but he did say that people just give a donation, and you can give whatever you want, but he did kind of push maybe 500 rupees, kind of push it out towards us as a hint. You can give what you want. We felt a little bit like it was a bit of pressure there to give a certain amount. It's not the nicest, but look, we understand as well that they have to get a certain income to keep the ball rolling here. So that was Galtaji. That was actually the main temple, and there was plenty of monkeys running around behind it. You could see them climbing on the side, but there's a little water area here where, I don't know, maybe it was used for bathing or simply for storage of the water itself here. But yeah, it's very cool so far. You can hear the water here, the water from the Ganges, which is very, very cool. And yeah, this is, I think, an area where people will come to be healed. Pretty epic here. Basically, it's like one big public bath. There's loads of people just getting in for a dip, whether that's for a clean, whether it's for healing. Let's go and see what it's like. Wow, so there's a really, really great atmosphere here. There's so many people just having laughs in the water there, and the colour is absolutely epic. It's a typical Indian style of clothing that I would think about when I think of India, and it's just an experience to be here. It's mad, like the people here, they just throw their clothes in bulk along the top of the wire around the pool as well. They're happy enough just to leave it there and get in with their friends and family, and it looks like a lot of fun. As I said before, this temple is dedicated to a deity of Hinduism called Lord Hanuman, and he's meant to be one of the most revered people in the religion. He is regarded as a symbol of strength, devotion and loyalty. He is often worshipped by people seeking protection from evil. And it's also believed that a saint named Galta lived here, practiced meditation and did penance. I tell you, we are learning so much about Indian history since we came here. It's been so much fun and so interesting to learn about it. So we're after coming in now to the picturesque place. If you Google it, this will be the first image that comes up, and I have to say the architecture is absolutely breathtaking. It's unbelievable, I have to say. It's really unbelievable here, and to look at it, the intricate detail, the architecture, it's been consistent throughout our time in Jaipur. It's absolutely beautiful. Wow, and you can see here behind me, 6,000 monkeys are in this temple. They are literally everywhere. They're running around here now, many carrying little baby monkeys. I don't know what the word is, but you can probably leave in the comments if you want. But they're absolutely beautiful. I've been told all the architecture and carvings basically depict many stories from Hindu myths and mythology, which is very, very interesting. As well, it's thought that this temple area is about 100 years old. The construction here reflects the traditional architectural style of the region, which is very cool to see. Just something again to note, we did have a couple of people coming up to us again telling us information about the temple here, which is fine. A few facts here and there, but it always comes with a request for money later, a bit of a tip, and if you're not careful you can kind of be sucked in a little bit, but if you're happy enough to do that, then do it, but if not, just tell them early. It'll save you a lot of hassle. This temple is very busy here at the moment, but it's meant to be even more busy during the Hanuman Jayanti, which is celebrated with great enthusiasm and fervour across India. It's really cool with the monkeys here. They're actually climbing down from all the way up there. Watching them move, I tell you, is an absolute experience in itself, and the setting here just really adds something to it as well. So I would definitely recommend coming here to Galtaji. Just sitting back here now and admiring this part of the temple here. It's literally built between two rock faces, and right down in the middle where they converge you have this beautifully designed construction, and just to sit back here and look at it is amazing. The monkeys as well flying around the place. There are so many here, and it's probably one of the more authentic places we've been. It just looks so natural, so cool, and the vibe here is very good as well. It's very interesting to see all the pilgrims coming here. They're coming here to, as I said earlier, expel any evil that may be around, and it looks like a really nice time here to sit back and look in as someone who typically wouldn't be in a location like this. You can also hear many of the pilgrims chanting as well when they were in the water. They were chanting together, and I don't know what they were saying, to be honest, but I'm sure it's something to do with the ritual here as well. So very cool to experience such an authentic experience. People here in India living their real life, and it's a privilege really to be here. I've literally never seen as many monkeys in my life. They're climbing all over the hills on either side of the temple here as well. It's so cool. This temple hosts several cultural and religious events throughout the year, all of which are attended by large crowds of devotees and tourists as well. The Galtaji Temple is also known for its charitable work as well as social initiatives which include healthcare, education programs and food distributions. I'm just delighted to see the natural springs here for which this temple itself is actually famous for. It's really beautiful and people are just dipping their feet in, and a lot are actually just getting in and swimming. Basically all this water here accumulates in 7 tanks. The holiest being the Galta tank, which never ever goes dry, and it's considered auspicious to bath in the waters here at Galtaji. I am so delighted to be able to tick this place off our bucket list. Absolutely over the moon. And there's another little area behind us which we will go and explore very soon. I can easily see why this is called the Monkey Temple. By the way, you should also check out Temple Sri Gayan Gopaji and Sri Galta Peeth when you're in Galtaji. It's a beautiful temple dedicated to Lord Krishna and has some really stunning architecture too. The vibe there is super peaceful, and if you're lucky, you'll even be able to have a dance with some locals. It looks like so much fun. Hello. Hello. Namaste. Namaste. How are you? All good? Also video. Another video. Yes? So one conclusion that me and Lupe have drawn today is it's a little bit easier to deal with women. They come up looking for a picture and they're definitely not as pushy compared to the men here. Controversial? Controversial not. You can cancel me, but that's the truth, my friend. That's our lived experience. It's very funny there at the Monkey Temple as well. The guy told us that it's free of charge to enter, and we re-clarified that with him a couple of times. And then as we were leaving again, of course, he pushed again for money, pushed a few times, and another one of his friends. So we were expecting it, but just watch out on that side of it. If people tell you something is free, they may still look for money. We're after making some really nice friends here at Galtaji, and we're doing a bit of a photo session here, which is great. We're after seeing a good few more tourists from Europe and the Americas, I would say, here now. It wasn't like that earlier, and it's after picking up a bit. So that's it, Galtaji, absolutely breathtaking, I have to say. Again, this style of architecture, it's hidden away between these kind of 2 hilltops, and it's really exciting to explore. Although it is a little bit difficult to get to it in fairness, but it's well worth the hike. We definitely enjoyed coming here today. It's absolutely beautiful to witness this place of pilgrimage, to see all the people practicing their religion, and like I said before, just to sit back and experience it all, take it all in. It was pretty unique. But again, one thing that we're not mad about is this constant pushy that we're getting. People are coming up to us telling us that it's free to do this, it's free to do that. Then all of a sudden they come to us, start looking for money, and it really leaves a bad taste in the mouth, and it's just very annoying, to be honest. But overall, once again, the Indian people have generally overall proven to be absolute pleasure to deal with. So friendly, so curious, wanting to know more, and of course taking a few selfies. Would absolutely recommend coming here to Galtaji Temple. It's beautiful, it has an amazing history, and the people here are so welcoming as well. Overall, it's been an absolute great day. Before you go, I just want to ask you to smash the subscribe button, like the video, let me know in the comments what you thought, and maybe someday you can add Galtaji to your future travel plans. Once again, thank you very, very much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!
पापा जी इसको तो पायल कर दे इसकी रक्षा करते हैं